Welcome yogis, I'm Melissa, and welcome to Yoga with Melissa. In this session we're going to be doing a gentle heart opening class, so as always you do what feels good, skip what doesn't work, and just try to have some fun. So we'll begin on our mats in child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, toes come together to touch. Press the hips back on the heels, drop your forehead and your forearms onto the mat. Begin with a deep inhale through your nose and a loud sigh. Ujjayi breathing, eyes and lips closed. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Pressing the hips back and reaching the arms forward. Lengthening out. Roll up hands and knees. Press back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment or two here as you walk your dog. Pedaling out your heels. Moving the hips side to side. Rising up to the balls of your feet and rocking your body forward into a high push-up. Stretch out your wrists. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch and lift the right leg. Bend the knee, peel it open. Circling the ankles, spreading the toes. Return that foot to the mat. Left leg lifts, bend it, reach the kneecap up to the sun. Circling the ankles, spreading the toes. Keep breathing. And then return that foot to the mat. Rise to the balls of the feet and bend your knees, stretch out your toes. Looking at the space between your hands, step or hop to the front of your mat. Ragdoll, opposite hand, opposite elbow as you fold deeply. Perhaps you sway side to side. Keep breathing. And then release your hands to the mat, heel toe your feet together to touch. Stand, sweep your arms out and up. Opposite hand grab, or interlace your fingers, turn the palms of your hands up to face the sky, and then go over to the right side. Lengthening through the torso, lengthening to the legs, go a little deeper to the right, deep inhale. Exhale back to center and you switch sides. Inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper, and then back to center, interlace your hands behind your back. Heart and gaze up to the sky, deep inhale. Exhale, slowly start to fold forward, all the way down, nose to your knees, arms over your head. And then release your hands to the mat, halfway lift. Step it back, nice and gentle here, high push-up, low push-up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Walk it out. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, stretch out your toes. Step walk or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair, sink it low. Inhale. Exhale, fold, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga, high to low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step that foot between your hands, warrior one. Inhale as you rise. Go back, open your heart. Exhale, hands come together to touch. Pull it all the way through. Hands to the mat, inside of your right foot. Spin onto the ball of your back foot. Pause here for a moment. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, step that foot back. High push-up, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, go back. Exhale, hands touch overhead. Bring it through your third eye into your heart, and then fold. Bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. Pause here for a brief moment, and then step that foot back. High push-up, Low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Walk it out. Rise to the balls of the feet and bend your knees. Step, walk, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold into chair. And then this time you're going to bring your right ankle, to your left knee, finding your balance here. Your right foot stays flexed. Triceps glue next to the ears. Stay here or fold it forward. Thighs, spine, arms all parallel to the mat. Keep breathing. Stay here or you bring your fingertips to the mat. Keep the hips low. Keep breathing. Keep the hips low. Reach the fingers to the sky. Drop that right foot. Sink the hips lower. And then here we go. Left ankle, right knee. Sink it deeper. Once again, triceps glued next to the ears. You stay, or perhaps you fold it forward. Keep breathing. Stay or bring your fingertips to the mat. Keep breathing. Hips stay low, fingers reach to the sky. Release that left foot. Fold, nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga, high to low push-up. Up dog, down dog. Are you breathing? Mindfully, deeply. Heart opening here. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Rock forward, high push-up. Right knee comes to your right elbow, and then you bring it over to the left. Circle it around, right to left, and then straighten that right leg underneath your torso. Flatten your back foot, and then start to reach up with your heart in your hips. Glue that tricep next to your ear. Breathing here. Just one more inhale. And as you exhale, gently find your way back down to downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, soften and relax. Inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Sink and lengthen. Drishti set, front middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, flip it and reverse it. Sink and reach. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. So the forearm can rest on the thigh, or you bring the fingers to the mat. Lean back. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down once again into that low lunge. All 10 toes point straight ahead as you pause for a moment. Without a sound, pick that right foot up and step it back. High push up, downward facing dog, walk it out. We'll repeat that on the left side. Lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Rock forward, high push up. Left knee, left elbow. Bring it around to the right, circle it back. Left to right, straighten that leg. Flatten your back foot, rise up. Heart and hips shine, keep breathing. Very gently, bring your way back around, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands, flatten your back foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Flip it and reverse it, keep breathing. Extended side angle, forearm on the thigh or fingers to the mat. Just one inhale. Exhale, bring that hand down to the mat, low lunge again. Feeling a nice stretch through your hips here. Without a sound, pick that left foot up and step it back. High push up. Downward facing dog, walk it out. Bring your feet together to touch. Rock forward into a high push-up and press your heels away from you. And then spin it over to the right side for a right side plank. Hand to your hip. And then you take that top foot and bring it behind you. Once again, the hips and the heart shine as you reach up. Maybe you reach over your head, tricep glued next to the ear. Keep breathing. You're doing really good. Come back to center. We'll switch sides. Bring your feet together to touch. Press the heels away from you and spin over to the left side. Hand to your hip. Top of foot comes behind you. Heart and hips lift. Glue the tricep next to the ear. Keep breathing. Very gently come back, high push up, and then drop to your knees. So your knees and your hips are in one line, and you're gonna lift that right arm up and then pull it through. Drop your shoulder and your cheek to the mat. Finding your balance here. Always returning to the breath. If you'd like, you could go ahead and straighten that left arm. If it feels okay, you could go ahead and straighten that right leg. If you want to lift the limbs up and play with the balance a little bit, feel free. If not, you skip it. Return everything to the mat and we switch sides. So come back, hands and knees. Left arm reaches and pull it through. Drop your shoulder and your cheek. And you're free to stay right here if this feels good. If you want to straighten the right arm, go ahead. If you want to straighten the left leg, go ahead. If it feels good to lift it up, if it's playful and fun, do it. Otherwise, skip it. Just one last inhale, and then bring it all to the mat. Hands and knees, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, balancing on your balls of your back foot. Cores engaged as you sink. Opening up here. Lifting your heart, take an inhale. And as you exhale, come back to center. Once again, interlace your fingers. Turn the palms of the hands up to face the ceiling. Sink deeper into your legs. Lift the ribs up, and then once again stretch over to the right side. Keep breathing. You're doing really good. You got this. Back to center. Release the hands. Touch the third eye in the heart. Fold forward. Frame your front foot. Straighten your leg. Nose to your knee. Step the left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, rise. Hands touch. Fold forward all the way down, nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. High to low push up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Walk it out. Repeat that on the left side. Left leg lifts. Step that foot between your hands. Find your balance. No rush. Gentle. Deep breathing. Open up your heart. Go back just a little bit. Open your hands. And come to center. Interlace your fingers. Palms of the hands go up to the sky. Sink into your legs and lift your ribs and go over to the left. Keep breathing. One more inhale. And as you exhale, come back to center. Release your hands. Pull it through. Third eye into your heart. Fold forward. Frame the front foot. Straighten the leg. Nose to your knee. Keep breathing. Step the right foot forward next to the left and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. And when you hit the top, roll the shoulders down your back, mountain pose to Dawna. Planting your roots into the earth. Pick up your toes. Drop your toes nice and soft here. Open your eyes if they're closed. Find one spot in front of you to rest your drishti. We're going to do an eagle arm bind. Right arm under, left arm over. Lift the elbows to the chin and press the hands away from you. Sink down into your hips just like chair, and then pick that right leg up and squeeze the thighs together. Finding your balance, keeping your focus. Ujjayi breathing. Can you sink your hips a little bit lower? And then stand and release out of it. We'll switch sides, left arm under, right arm over. Lift the elbows and press the hands away from you. Rooting down into the earth, sink your hips. Left leg swings around, squeeze the thighs together, keep breathing. You got this. Take one more inhale as you sink the hips low and then release out of it. Give it a little shake. And we'll do the same thing on the one more time, each side. Right arm under, left arm over. Lift the elbows, press the hands away from you. Squat low, right leg squeezes around the left. Staying calm and connected. Drop the hips low and release. Left elbow, left arm under, right arm over. Elbows lift as you press the hands away from you. Squat low. Squeeze the left leg around the right. Breathing here. You're doing really, really good. Drop the hips low, release out of it. Give it a little shake. Swim your arms up, hands touch, bend back. Come to center in swan dive, nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. High to low push up. Up dog, down dog, walk it out. And then drop to your knees. Come on to your forearms, and we're going to do our low planks. You can keep your knees on the mat if you'd like, or you go ahead and straighten your legs. And today we're going to do a side arm plank, so I want you to come on over to the right side. Your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked, and your feet are stacked, and you're pressing your heels away from you. Keep your hand on your hip, and we're going to do hip lifts. If it feels awkward in your body, please skip it. Lift the hips high and then lower. Lift and lower. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job. Back to center. We're going to switch sides over to the left. Take your time. Everything's stacked. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3. You're doing good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hips flat in your feet. Take a deep inhale. Excellent job. Lay on your belly. One ear to the mat. Pick up your shoulders and roll them down the back. Flip your head. Other deep inhale. Chin to the mat. Turn the palms of your hands down to face the mat. And on your next inhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Pressing the pelvis into the mat, lift the legs. If you'd like, go ahead, lift your arms, reaching the fingers towards your feet. If it feels good to interlace the fingers and reach the knuckles towards your heels, feel free. Think of getting longer and longer as you lengthen and lengthen. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release everything down. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then let the legs go long. Chin to the mat, hands next to your shoulders, and you can roll up just halfway. Inhale. Exhale, press it back. Child's pose. Should feel good here. And then come on up to your knees. Standing on your knees here, we're going to do 2 camel poses. So you bring your hands to your low back. Gently, the pelvis comes forward. As the spine lengthens, the heart lifts, the gaze lifts. Breathing. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come on up, tuck your chin, and you can take a child's pose or a pigeon-toed downward facing dog. So the toes, big toes point towards each other. As you press the heels down into the mat, keep breathing. And we'll do one more of those. Drop down to your knees. You could curl the toes under if you'd like or not. Hands to the low hips. Looking up, breathing. If you feel like it, you could reach back and grab your heels, or you can skip it. Keep breathing. Slowly come on up, tuck your chin. Child's pose or pigeon-toed downward facing dog. Drop to your knees, cross your ankles and find a seat in the center of your mat. Feet and hands are parallel as you slowly begin to unroll. If there's something in your hair, pull it out. Get really comfortable here. Nice big sigh to soften and relax. Hear the sound of the Ujjayi breathing. I ask that you inhale through your nose, fill your lungs all the way to the top, and hold your breath. Hold it. And let it go. Eyes and lips stay closed. Inhale gently as I count through your nose. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat this on your own a few times. And just for a moment, allow your body to just sink deeper into the earth. Keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the mat. Setting up for bridge pose if you'd like. Middle finger can touch the backs of the heels. And then slowly roll up, lift your hips. Coming up as high as you can. You can keep your arms long as they are, or you scooch the shoulders and interlace the fingers. You could lift the heels if you'd like. Keep breathing. If it feels good, you could lift the right leg and point the toes to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Return that foot to the mat. Left leg lifts. Breathing. Return that foot to the mat. Last time, press down, lift up as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, unroll. Excellent. Coming right into Supta Baddha Konasana, or you bring your knees together to touch as you widen your feet. You place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Calm Ujjayi breathing here. My mantra suggestion, if you're interested for this session, is my thoughts and actions matter. My thoughts and actions matter. My thoughts and actions matter. Gently open your eyes. Bring your thighs together to touch and hug your knees into your chest, and you can rock side to side or make little circles one direction and then the other. And then drop your feet to the mat. We're going to do eagle abs. So cross your right leg over your left and cross your right arm underneath your left, grabbing your thumb or hooking your hands. And then bring your knees and your elbows together to touch, and then open it up as wide as you can. Knee to elbow, that's 1 with breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We'll switch sides. Left leg over, left arm under, knee to elbow, tap it, and then lengthen it out. Knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out. Give yourself a full body stretch. So arms over your head, point your toes. Get really long. Inhale. Excellent. Hug your knees into your chest. And rock and roll a couple times. And come on up to a seat on your mat. And we're going to do a double-legged pigeon here. So you bend your right knee, bring your right shin parallel to your mat, foot is flexed, and then stack that left shin on top of the right. Double-legged pigeon or fire log pose, right? And you may not look exactly like I do in this position, and that's okay. All of our bodies are different. You do what feels good. Belly is engaged, spine is long. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you just gently fold forward to your own degree. You could reach the arms long in front of you. You could make fists with your hands and rest. You decide, just breathe. Gently pressing both sits bones into the mat. And then come on up to a long spine. You're going to bring your left hand out to the left side and reach your right arm up and over, pressing the right hip into the mat. Stretch it out. Keep breathing. You could play around with lengthening that left arm. You could bend the elbow if you'd like. Keep breathing. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, come back to center and we'll switch sides. Left leg on the bottom, right leg stacks. Feet stay flexed here. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold it forward to your own degree. And then come on up to sitting. Bring the right hand out to the side and the left arm reaches up and over. Perhaps you bend into that right elbow. Maybe you extend the arm a little bit longer. Remember to press the left hip into the mat. Breathing. And then gently come back to center. Stretch those legs out long in front of you. You could bounce them up and down if you'd like. And then today, you're going to bend that right knee, bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg, and reach forward, gently reaching towards the left foot, or you bring the hands to the side of the leg. And then lift the right arm up and bring it behind you, lifting the left arm up as you lift the hips up. Once again, triceps glued next to the ear. And then gently come back. Drop the hips and reach towards the left foot. We'll do this 3 more times. Reaching back, inhale, open your heart. Exhale, come back 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Excellent job. And then straighten that right leg. We'll bend the left knee, foot into the thigh, reach forward towards that right foot. And then left arm reaches back, lift the hips, reach the right arm over your head, and then gently come back. So it's just like a big yawn for your body. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Straightening both legs. You can give it a little wiggle. Bring your hands a few inches beyond your hips. Toes touch and point. Lift the hips up as you press the bottoms of the feet towards the mat. If the neck's sensitive, you keep the head lifted. Otherwise, you drop the head. Open the hips, open the heart, breathing. Lift a little bit higher. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently drop the hips to the mat. Sit on your fingertips. Roll back onto your elbows into fish pose. Lift the heart, drop the head. Stay open here. Lion's breath, deep inhale through your nose, and then stick out your tongue and roar. Again. Last one. Excellent. Release your elbows. Lay flat down on your back. Bring your arms out like a T. Bend your knees. Cross the right leg tightly over the left. Lift the hips, move them an inch or two to the right, and then drop your knees to the left. Turn your gaze to the right and breathe. Palms of the hands face the sky. When you're ready, reach that right arm up and over, hands touch, and then just gracefully glide it back, opening it up. We'll do it one more time. Reach up and over. Exhale as you bring it back. Slowly come back to center, uncross your legs, realign your hips. Left leg squeezes over the right. Lift the hips and bring them a couple inches to the left. Gaze to the left, knees to the right. Close your eyes. Let's sigh here. Take a deep inhale. Once again, palms are up. Left arm reaches up and over, hands touch. And then you just gracefully open it up. It should feel good. Do it one more time. Excellent. Come back to center, uncross. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. You can make little circles with your knees one direction and then the other. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little bit of love here. Be grateful for this life, for this body, for your practice. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you set up your Shavasana. So the legs go long, arms long at your sides, palms face the sky. Covering your eyes if you'd like with a t-shirt or a towel or anything that you have. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs and hold your breath. Hold it. Let it go. Normal, everyday breathing. In and out of your nose if that's comfortable. Allowing your body to just sink deeper and deeper into your mat. Bring your awareness to your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches and your heels, and all those tiny bones in your feet. Feel them relax. Your ankles relax. Your shins and your calves sink. Your knees are relaxed. Your thighs and your thigh bones melt. Feel your hips, glutes, pelvis, all of your internal organs sink. Feel your entire spinal column, one vertebrae at a time, slowly melt into the mat. Your shoulders and your angel bones relax. Your ribs and your lungs relax. Your heart is at rest. All of the muscles in your back melt. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, all 10 fingers, those little bones in your hands, even your fingernails relax. Your neck is relaxed. Your chin, jaw, teeth, tongue, lips relax. Ears, cheeks, and nose relax. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, eyebrows relax. Forehead, scalp, and brain. Your entire body is relaxed. Please remain just as you are, right here in Shavasana. Your thoughts and actions matter. Once you begin to acknowledge random acts of kindness, both the ones you have received and the ones you have given, you can no longer believe that what you do does not matter. Your thoughts and actions matter. Please allow yourself, as long as you need, to rest in Shavasana. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste.